And if for some reason I wear out, which doesn't take much because Detroit can be kind of draining, I will have at least made progress on it. Okay, part 4 of the Detroit Become Human playthrough. When last we left the droids that we know, Connor had just gotten a confession out of a droid in a police interrogation. Marcus had presumably just been shot by the police for having been wrongly accused of being responsible for the death of Carl, the person in his care, and Kara is helping Alice, the child that she was caring for, get away from an abusive father and sleep in a semi-abandoned building. I was really hoping to see what happens to Marcus, whether he becomes totally rebooted or fixed up enough to be interrogated. The cop, of course, overreacted. I don't know why he shot him anyway. Hello? Can something please work tonight? Thank you. All right, let's see what's her name. Jerry, did you say her name was Chloe?
Hi, welcome back to Detroit. I hope you've enjoyed your experience so far.
All right. Detroit Become Human Part 4. Rock and roll. Okay, I didn't make the connection before. What the hell is he doing there? Is that a dump? A robot dump? Impaired optical unit. Corrupted mind palace. I didn't know they called it a mind palace. Corrupted audio data. Damaged. Therium pump regulator. Low power mode. Defective. Well, it had a bullet in it. Left and right light components. Missing. They cut off his legs? Or ha 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 ha. So yes, he is probably missing his legs because something else took them. Move the mouse and hold to stand. Alright, now we're back to standard movement.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Wow. This is creepier than Don't Be Afraid.
Where are you going?
Lovely. So he's got to tear somebody apart. Well, he's better at getting up anyway. Scanning doesn't work. Nice touch. Damn it. because being able to hear all of that is so much better. It's full audio. Can you scan? No. Still needs eyes.
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you? My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest CyberLife Maintenance Center.
I guess a functional android never needs to see this side of things. It's not a horror game, it's not a horror game, it's not a horror game. Of course, this is not a horror game. Scan. Now I can scan. Needed eyes to scan. Okay. There's one.
Malfunction detected.
Yeah, he's working on it. If I only had a heart. Now we better be able to get his new one in soon. Well, at least he's no longer red. What's slope? That's slope. Is that a slope? Looks to me more like a wall. But hey, let's give it a try. Ah, that's slope. Okay, so why haven't other androids done this? Just put themselves together and crawl their way out of the muck. He has no owner. He has no instructions. What is he? Ha ha.
My name is Marcus.
There were other paths in that? That actually seemed kind of linear. Is it possible for him not to have come back from the dead? I mean, there wouldn't be a whole lot of game if he doesn't come back from the dead. And just ripping that thing out seems like kind of flimsy design. Different robot parts. So you're not sure there's a big difference between which one. Well, probably not if they're all functional. Maybe the difference is in the drama that he ran into with the partially functional robots in the process. How living a robot he had to rip something out of. Wow. Well, if he can come back from the dead, the question is, does he always die? Because if there's some okay, sorry, rewinding to the Carl scene and Leo. Suppose Marcus had defended himself against Leo. I suspect that the ruckus overall was going to push Carl over the edge. So then I guess the possibilities are Leo dying in the scuffle, or Leo defending himself successfully in the scuffle. The police are coming either way because Marcus called the police at the very beginning of the scene. So I guess the question is, would he necessarily have been shot if things have gone differently? Because I can see 3 situations where he could have gotten shot, especially if the police didn't like him to begin with. All right. Assuming we're going in rotation, next up should be Connor. Who's Amanda? Is he at a cemetery? That is totally a cemetery, isn't it? Memorial Garden. Who's Amanda? I mean, maybe it's just a pretty garden. But you know, all the white and stuff. I think cemetery. You're going to be on the edge or in the middle? I'll bet this is a variant of a Japanese garden. I've seen these that have these windy paths. They're deliberately crooked so the spears can't navigate them. Alright, hell, let's try the middle. I guess that's Amanda. Oh, come on.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
Wrong
More
answer.
and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Interesting. Why would that have been a yellow code?
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Hey, you take a look at these samples yet?
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Maybe they're trying out a new form.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
All right, I'll chase it.
This disc. Ah, that desk. Police officer person? As in, he's not allowed to sit there? Look for Lieutenant Anderson. Okay, now what? Yes, I looked at that. What else is there to do? Other hot points. Detective Collins. Ah. There we go.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Does he need to sit? Explore new office.
Hi, honey. You okay? Listen, right. Listen, I told you not to cut.
I guess that's useful.
Baby, listen, I'll be back right now. I'm in the office. Love you too.
K9 unit required for stop and seizure at Detroit Central Station. Ongoing firefighting warehouse on Viewpoint Harbor.
Ivanov says yet to what? I'm guessing peace talks. A little hard to read. Probably not even important. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory. The United States is subject to UN. What territory is this? Is this a Ukraine thing? Because this game was made before the invasion, wasn't it? From the Arctic, right. I got that. Okay. No, I don't want to tab. Okay. Music player. Knights of the Black Death.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
Jimmy's Bar. Wood phosphorus. St. Bernard dog. I see. He's analyzing the lieutenant. Yes, I got that already. Red ice. Network dismantle of 2028. Yes, what year is this supposed to be? We don't bleed the same color. Huh. Donuts, of course. Calories, 452. Alright, now I gotta look. Back here. Excuse me while I check out this Dr. Pepper can. Calories 150. So one donut is 3 Dr. Peppers. Good to know. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Japanese maple. Oh, it's a dead bonsai. Okay, and Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. Ah, red ice is the drug, that's right. Has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic. Cool. Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective. Instrumental. Okay, next. Becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit Police Force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorative. So he's had a hell of a career. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat. Okay. So, was a decorated officer.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office. I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hey, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close the
best.
door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Suck up didn't work. Alright, where'd he go?
Listen, I'm trying out a new form
I know
of
you don't
dice.
like me, but we're going to have to work together. We'll both have to make an effort.
We really need the forensics.
Oh, I can't read that.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Okay. Did I do that spot already? Yes, I did that already. And why does it keep pointing me to it? Go see... the Deviant. Analyze Deviant's files. Where are the Deviant's files? Yes, okay.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Well, crap. All right, let's try the basketball.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
This is going swimmingly.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
That was a neutral one. Let's try the music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
All right. Maybe that's a net positive.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Missing. Interesting. I need to see that name. Is that... They don't list his name. Ah, they don't have a name. Left his android at home as usual. When he went to work, when he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break in the apartment? Cleaning the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man. Maybe he had something on his collar. Plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Well, the pattern I've observed from this game is that the owner was shitty before the android was. Manager of the Eden Club. He knew about the Eden Club. Unexplained disappearance of a sex android after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. That's not necessarily the android's fault. Carl Manfred. Ryder's witness statement attests to the android behaving violently. Unknown mods. Unknown model and serial number? How is that the case? Don't they track that when you buy the thing? Aha. And there's our girl. He was violently attacked by his domestic android, had just returned from being repaired the previous day, and had showed signs of aggression in the past. And that's it. So scan all files, I gather, is looking for patterns.
"243 files.
Oh.
First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Let's go.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
We really need the forensics. All right, I'll chase it up.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Ooh.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
And Godot while they're at it. Should I have tried to resign? Hey, Strugo. Finished like 6 chapters today of Echoes of Home. Wonderful to know. Let's see. You're at 16. So you got to Meltdown. Good night, Strugo. Nice seeing you as always. Actually, I need to wake early too. Did something to my leg a couple weeks ago. Needed to see an orthopedic guy in the morning. So, probably a good reason for starting to Detroit early. I'm behind on my elemental. I need to catch up. $22, yes. Message. Yeah, with 23, the tone starts to get a little different, I suppose. Now that there's something of a foil. Anyway, what's got you getting up early, Strogo? Work thing? Hmm. Move the cars for housework. Oh yeah, that's always fun. You've been getting fat. Too much sitting around reading and streaming? Good night, Strogo. Thank you. I'll work on it. God, it's not even midnight yet. I'll at least do Kara. I mean, I could easily go for another hour on this. I have the energy, and I certainly have the motivation. So, not doing too well with Hank. Maybe I should have tried to resign. Huh. Anyway. You gotta get her some food. Revive fire. Yes, there's the fire. Okay. Well, she can't exactly blow on it. Or can she? Needs more wood. First Android Zoo opens. An android polar bear? That should actually make animals less violent, correct? All exotic species to have become extinct in the past 30 years. Ah, crap. Polar bears go extinct? Blue turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas. Mountain gorillas? African elephants. Though some environments have claimed that the zoo will diminish popular concern for the extinction of real animals, it's difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. Well, it's not like they can breed. Canada. What about Canada? Still Android-free zone. Aha. Someplace CyberLife hasn't been able to sell yet. Despite the United States voting in its Android Act in early 2028, the Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision on whether to permit androids in the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. No official status. What happens if they go there? With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. But for the time being, Canada remains an Android-free zone. Okay. I guess it can't burn. What else is there? More wood. Wait till Alice awakes. And do what in the meantime? Anything else to look at? Read that already? Do we have to worry about Roger or whatever's game console? Does it work? So, just camp. What's through here? Bird, watch, money. Broken watch. Dead bird. She gonna wash her hands now? What about the money? She already stole. She should have that credit chip from the store still. What is that? Anything else worth looking at? I mean, the only other thing to do is go try to find Roger. Or whatever his name is. Mirror. Find new clothes. Maybe upstairs? But Roger's up there. Unless he's off doing something. Still raining. Anything in the other room? A wardrobe. They don't show naked android parts. Okay, but she still has to cover up her circle thing. Cut hair. With what? Broken glass? Well, Roger has a knife. Aha. Yeah, but she needs enough to cover her. Circle thing. Because she still looks like an android. Oh. Interesting. I wonder what other hair colors, what other people chose as their hair color. White seems sort of cliche. Ah ha ha ha. And here it comes. Try that again. Jeez, I can't believe I'm making her do it twice. But does she pass? Yeah, let's have a look. Well, it's a dead human. Although that tool next to the dead human suggests Roger took his teeth. Okay, now they need to get out of there.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you going to do with that?
I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Ralph found this to feed the little girl. It's good for her. A present. To make up for past misunderstandings. Ralph will cook. We will do just like humans do.
Not Roger, Ralph.
Humans like burnt meat. Come. Come and sit down. That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat. It wouldn't be polite for her to refuse, would it? Great. It's going to be great. Succulent, you'll see. Succulent. Succulent. Father, mother, little girl.
Please, Car. I don't want to eat that.
What did she say?
She said she can't wait to eat it. She's very hungry.
The little human is not going to regret it. Ralph found the best, the biggest one he could find. This is going to be succulent. Succulent. Go ahead. Eat.
I saw the body upstairs. You killed that human, didn't you?
No. No, he was like that when Ralph found him.
You killed that man, Ralph. There's no point in lying. You hate humans, but you're just like them. You're a murderer.
Ralph didn't mean any harm. No. It's just that Ralph can't control his anger. When his anger comes, Ralph doesn't know what he's doing. He becomes stupid.
Another combat scene?
Full of hatred. Ralph is sorry. He just wanted to be your friend.
Then let us go.
Anybody home? There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Okay. This is a little weird. Oh, won't this be fun? Is there another option? Bunch of hot spots.
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Ralph scratched himself coming through. That's Ralph's blood.
I'm looking for an AX-400. Have you seen it?
Ralph's seen nobody.
Are there any other androids here?
Other androids? No. Ralph is alone.
Burn mark. Irreversible skin damage. Interesting. Gardener. Signs of software instability. Probably self-destruction moderate. Okay. That door was open before. Androids don't need heat. Table set for 3 people. Food, androids don't eat. Perfect tool to cut a wire fence. His stress is going up. Ah. I'm supposed to... More stress that way. Okay. Stress is going up as he goes upstairs.
Is anyone upstairs?
No. Nobody.
Andrew is telling the truth. That doesn't make sense.
Connor, what the hell you doing in there?
Coming, Lieutenant!
It's gotta be the stairs. So go up the damn stairs. Do I have the wrong keys? I have the wrong keys. Why can't he go up the stairs? W keeps turning him around. Well, then where are... Oh. Under the stairs, maybe? I mean, this is complicated because on the one hand, I don't...
Run! Quick, Kara!
Connor, what's going on?
It's here! Call it in! Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
They're over there!
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Oh, fuck! That's insane!
Cross? Seriously? Shit, no.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away!
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance!
Now you will get yourself killed! Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
Is not reaching the other side an option? Because again, that sounds like it would make a very short game. As in, you selected that Connor would go after them? Well, when he was in the park, I had him say that he would try to work with Hank and adapt to him. Do you remember if that's what you said? Exactly. You want both sides to win. It was really conflicting to make Connor check out the house. You don't remember what you picked. Well, this is why you stream, so you have a record of it. God. Okay. I think I need to leave the house by 9, which means I probably have to be up by 8, which means I probably should stop now. So I guess it's just as well that we had a dead game. All right. Yeah, I think we're calling it a night, a relatively short stream for me for a change. And I guess we will pick this up Wednesday. Still a bloody exhausting game. Is one of those the main menu? Zoom, scroll. World stats. No, I have to continue in order to leave the game. Awkward design that.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations.
All right. Your version of that scene was more intense. You were playing his car, escaping, running away, and then his Connor chasing, and then car running again, and both had to cross the highway. I suppose that would have been more fun. Strategically, this feels a little better, though. Getting Hank on his side. We'll see. This is, I'm sure, one of the reasons you wanted me to do this playthrough.
We contacted
No. Main menu. You also didn't lose as many points with Hank earlier in the game, though. I believe I used the term intriguing. But Amanda was not happy with that assessment.